today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome here to Echo. Welcome to the FDL Blue Line Ice Arena as the Waupun Warriors take on the Fox City Stars in the fifth place game of the Badgerland Conference Tournament. Justin Schwartzmiller alongside Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer on the mobile cam, but Jeff's clipping everything up right now, but we're getting about ready. It should be a great day for hockey here. Obviously, we a little bit later coming on today. Nobody got the stats updated from last night, so we don't have anything written down. We know that I believe Fox City's won 12-1, if I remember correctly, over Oshkosh, and I think Waupun won 7-2, if that sounds correct. Jeff?
Yeah, I believe that's what I was told as well. So we're excited about this opportunity that we have here once again to call a game and broadcast the Badgerland Conference Tournament. Before we get too far, I want to thank Justin and Caleb for all the work that they've done so far, covering 4 games so far, and we're going to cover 3 today, so 7 of the Badgerland Conference Tournament games. That means that we really only missed 3 games, I believe that it'll be.
Yeah, they all roll. I mean, other than the ones that were on Rink B or whatever.
Right, yeah, so we missed the first 2 that were over on Rink B, and we missed 1 on Rink B today, right?
Yep, that should be it. All the ones at Fond du Lac, at least, yes.
Right, so we've enjoyed covering the Badgerland Conference. It's been a pretty exciting tournament so far, especially the game yesterday with Springs beating Fond du Lac. We'll step aside here. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors, and then we'll come back and we'll give what we can as far as further pregame information. It's not going to be a lot because a lot of the stuff wasn't updated, but you're listening to Jeff Sauer with Justin Schwartzmiller here on Jeff's live stream.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon. The automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service. Full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon, 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Burhags Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.burhagsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Burhags Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself, and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we get ready here for Badgerland Conference action here. It is Championship Saturday, as each of these teams are playing for their final game here, the third game of the tournament for them. The Waupun Warriors are taking on the Fox Cities Stars here in the fifth place game. Justin, let's talk just a little bit about how each of these teams got here. I know we may have covered that already, but let's talk a little bit about how they got here, and let's go from there.
Yeah, Waupun, they lost 6-3 on Tuesday to Springs. I thought they actually played a very good game. And even Coach Colleen and I talked about that this morning. That Waupun team is going to be dangerous coming into the playoffs because they're getting hot at the right time. They played a really, really good game. They played a sound defensive game against the Springs team, who's very good offensively. They kept them to the outside. They tried to keep them out of the middle of the ice and limit their chances. And Blake Coker played very well in that game. And then they beat Appleton United 7-2, who they had lost to previously in this season 2-1.
Which shows again that they have started to make the improvements. Yeah, and we've talked about this, or at least I have talked about this on every broadcast. I don't like that the Badgerland starts out so early playing head-to-head. Appleton, I believe, was Waupun's second game. Nina's game against Springs was their first game. And I'm assuming that's very true for all of these contests that they played, which makes it a little bit misleading for the regular season, at least to me, Justin.
Yeah, and that's honestly why you look at like this game we got tonight, the Nina Springs game is such a big game because Springs losing that game early in the year, or like even, let's say, Waupun losing early in the year to other teams, it's the same thing for sectional things now. Waupun, obviously, they lost to Homestead early in the year. Waupun would have liked to beat Springs. They would have liked to get a chance at Homestead for sectional purposes. But again, I mean, them having a quality tournament here, it gives them a little bit more leeway to talk about going into those section meetings coming up next week.
Yeah, absolutely. And what my concern is that you can't win the regular season Badgerland Conference if you play early, and that's the team that's the best prepared or the team that has had the most kids who have played fall, whether it's Wheel or whether it is playing with another Tier 2 or Tier 1 program, even playing with TW. Those kids have been on the ice skating, and they've been practicing all of their skills. And a place like Waupun doesn't have access to ice until mid-September, which again puts them at a disadvantage to potentially win that regular season outright.
Yeah, and I mean, we talk about that fact like the Waupun, and most of these kids are three-sport athletes. The majority of them are three-sport athletes. You go to other schools and other hockey teams, they're playing hockey all year round, as you said. But at Waupun, the majority of these kids play all three fall, spring, and winter sports.
Right. So, yes, you want to have those three-sport athletes, but again, when you're playing your conference games so early, I think it puts you at a disadvantage.
And another way to look at it is you talk about like the skills and stuff like that. My dad always said this, and my dad coached at Germantown for 20 years. He says there's a difference between football shape, cross-country shape, and hockey shape.
Yep.
Cross-country, he said his cross-country runners were the guys who struggled the most getting into hockey shape when hockey season came around. And those guys tend to be in the best shape.
But you're only your cardiovascular that you need for hockey is supposed to be a maximum of a minute to go hard. And in cross-country, you're running for 25 minutes.
And for me, I always said it was never my lungs that the problem was.
No.
It was my legs.
Yep.
It's always the legs, and that's early in the season like that. You get problems with your legs, and then you get later into the season, and now, like with a tournament like this, where these teams don't play a ton of games in a week, now you're playing 3 games in just 5 days. Your legs, like 5-6 days, then your legs start to get tired a little bit. But these kids will get through it. You got one more game for Waupun, and then they get a little bit of a break, getting ready for for regionals and sectionals.
That is one of the things that I have liked about the Badgerland Conference. The way that the tournament is set up, it really prepares you well for the WIAA season, which is fantastic. So I think that that is critical that they be able to have the way that this is set up.
Yeah, and truthfully, I mean, you look at it, the WIA playoffs, normally you play on a Tuesday, and then you'll play a Thursday, Saturday. So, I mean, you don't play a ton of games. There's not a lot of weeks where you play 3 games in a week. And
correct.
I talked about that a couple weeks ago when Fondy played Chippewa Falls last week. Chippewa Falls played 4 games in 5 days.
Yeah.
That does not happen.
No.
It just doesn't happen at all. And, I mean, that's a lot of hockey. And right now, this is a good way to get them ramped up. Obviously, some teams have like 1 or 2 more games before you get into the actual regionals and sectionals. But it's a good way to get yourself ready into that playoff style because it is playoff hockey.
We're going to step aside here. We will come back after a couple of ads, and we'll get the starting lineups. And we've got the portable running, so maybe we can get on the ice and get those starters as they come up. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Justin Schwartzmiller, and today running the portable for this game is going to be Caleb Sauer. We'll be back.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346.
Welcome back here. There's our portable camera down on the ice already with Caleb. So they're getting the nets set. The one official that's down there is Coach Dwayne, who helps join us here on the broadcast a couple of times. And over on the other side, I'm not sure who that other official is.
I know who they all are. I just don't know names.
Yeah, we see these a lot as they're getting that net set there. Yeah, Coach Dwayne wants to have one mounted on his helmet, so tell him to take it off there, Caleb.
Waupun coming out, getting ready. I think they're technically the away team in this game.
They are wearing their black jerseys. You know what? I haven't even seen these jerseys.
Yeah, I know. I said that on Tuesday. These are nice jerseys. I said they must have got new jerseys because they're nice.
Yeah, we haven't covered them on the road at all this season. So what's going to be the key to the game here, Justin, for the Waupun Warriors?
Well, honestly, I mean, they played a good game against Appleton United, a team that they lost to earlier in the year. They got a good quality win there, and now you had a pretty, I'd say, a quality loss against Springs, a 6-3 loss against Springs for Waupun at that point. They played well, and I actually think they kept themselves in that game for longer than honestly I expected. Keys for them, pucks in deep, pucks on net. I think you got Logan Brownson going today. The last time these two teams met, you saw Elliot Reichenbacher in net. So a little bit of a different goaltender. Test him early, try to get pucks and shots on, screens in front. And physicality for Waupun is always a key for me. They're always tend to be more physical than other teams. Get out and set the tone physically right away.
And what would the keys be here for Fox Cities?
Well, yeah, you had the 4-5 matchup. You lost a tough 4-5 matchup to Homestead. You beat Oshkosh pretty handily. Try to continue that. Keep yourself on a roll. Obviously, you beat Waupun already this year. Do whatever you did in that game to get yourself to beat them again.
Going to get ready here for our starting lineups. I would assume at least that they will be announcing them here. Mrs. Wilson is our announcer tonight.
Yes. Wayne was on the broadcast checking in from Ohio last night.
Was he? That is so awesome.
Yeah.
And we saw yesterday that the Fond du Lac Fire Department was on here too. That was awesome to see that they were watching our broadcast as well. They're going through the typical announcements here. I would assume that they will announce the visiting team first, but I'm not 100% sure about that, Justin, because we don't really have.
They did it yesterday. Homestead and Springs went first yesterday. And like I said, another one, you black uniforms. Saw Springs black uniforms yesterday. Don't see those a ton either.
No, the only time we saw those is at Verona, because we haven't covered them.
No, they were their blues.
Oh, that's right.
They were their blues.
Yeah.
They were their blacks. And we saw their blues in Waupun, too.
That's right. We did cover them twice on the road.
But I'm saying they were their blacks yesterday, their road blacks. We'll see if they wear the road blacks again. 1-0 on the year those things on.
Starting lineup here for the Waupun Warriors. The one defense will be number 4, Chase Beam. The other defenseman, number 1, will be Jacob Kerner. And one forward will be number 7, Colton Postotnik. The other forward will be number 15, Jonas Buckles. And in center will be number 20, Hayden Reeder. In net, number 40, Blake Kolker. Blake has had a great tournament so far.
Waupun changed up their lines the other day, actually. They had Postotnik playing originally with Krentz and Flegner, and I really liked that line together, but they split them up once again.
And now we're going to get the starting lineup here for Fox Cities. Number 2, Blake Adamovich, thank you very much. Who is the other one?
Logan Clavijo.
Got it. You can keep going with him, Justin.
Number 4, Parker Jansen is forward. Looks like it's number 10, Kale Adamovich, leader in points with 34 points so far this season. And playing forward, number 10 will be Ryan Osterman, second in points, and in net will be Logan Brownson for just the 7th time this season.
Tom Murphy is the head coach for the Fox City Stars. We'll step aside here as we get ready here for the national anthem. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Justin Schwartzmiller here on Jeff's live stream. We'll be back.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
For 50 years and
Welcome back here to Fond du Lac Blue Line Ice Arena as we get ready here for the 5th place game. Justin, I always say this. 5th place is going to come out of here with the same record as 3rd place and as the 2nd place team, 2-1. And I think that that's important for the momentum going into playoffs.
Yeah, and like I said, a couple of these teams have extra games after, but a lot of them don't. The Badgerland normally, for most teams, is the last time before the playoffs that they get that little bit of a tune-up in, so it makes a big difference.
I would agree. Good shot down there by Caleb as he got the huddle for Fox Cities. Good shot over here by Justin as he got the huddle for the Waupun Warriors as we get ready here for this contest between the Waupun Warriors and the Fox City Stars. You know, I'm pretty excited about the fact that we have continued. Yes, now we covered the Badgerland for the last 2 years for Radio Plus, but the fact that we decided when we went independent that hockey was going to be our primary sport during the winter, the fact that we've covered a lot of the Waupun Warriors, the Fond du Lac Cardinals, St. Mary Springs Ledgers. We didn't get as many of the Warbirds as I would like to, but we did get a couple of their games as well, so I think that we have made it a priority.
No, hockey is, I mean, it is our favorite sport, but you are turning me into a little bit of a basketball guy with doing all the basketball games.
Yes. Fox Cities wins it. They have the puck in the neutral zone. Skating with it is Adamovich, sorry about that. In the neutral zone, it's going to be picked up there by Clavijo. Jonas Buckles gets bumped off of the puck there by Adamovich. I don't recall, Justin, what the regular season score was between these two teams.
I'm pretty sure it was a tight one if I remember correctly.
And I believe it was at Fox Cities.
I think it was 4-3, if I remember correctly. I can take a look and see if I can
Yeah,
find
we'll
it.
take a look at it at the intermission and make sure that we have it. Unless somebody is out there in the YouTube chat can let us know already what it was, because we also need you to participate. This is the last Badgerland Conference Tournament game for some of these kids. One of them right there was number 15, Jonas Buckles, that we had mentioned before for the Warriors. So it would be nice if you put in the chat, let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, who's your favorite player. Good attack here by Waupun. That was a nice save by Brunson. That'll be an icing. No, it's going to be waved off. Picked up over there by Brock Reeder. Changes directions, gives it over to Dylan Pribido. Good cross-ice pass. Skating through the neutral zone. That'll be dumped in by Cameron Krentz.
5-4 win for Waupun.
Let's pick it up with Caleb here. I know that he's trying to get the shot from behind, but it's a good shot there as we can see him coming down the ice. Shot into Blake Coker. Lost possession of it. Now he gets on top of it. Good battle there for Blake. Let's see if I have the instant replay set up. If it is, oh my goodness. That's like a miracle and a half. It might be a great day today.
5-4 was the score the first times. First time these two teams met. A win for Waupun at Fox Cities.
So Fox Cities is the one that's looking for a little bit of revenge. Even though Fox Cities was the higher seed, and that was all based upon the points, the way that it came out to goals for, goals against.
It was a loss to Appleton that
hurt them.
That hurt Waupun, and that would have gave them a chance for a second chance on Homestead.
Puck out front, going to be picked up there, this time by number 17, Hunter Fromholtz. He drops it down low. The one to pick it up is going to be number 12. That'll be Weston Byer for Fox Cities. Good forecheck in there by the Warriors. So that was Hayden Reeder. I'll take that back. That was number 10, Jacob Hopp. Good forecheck by him. It's nice to see they got the third line out here rolling. Hayden Reeder picks it up, I didn't see who lost their stick out there, but that makes that pass a little bit more challenging.
He changed, got stepped up on by Chase Beam, and the Fox Cities player stick went flying.
Picked up here by Brock Reeder. Good cross-ice pass there by Jonas Buckles over to Dylan Pribino. Pribino, one of those seniors as well, last Badgerland Conference tournament game. And we've all been there before. I don't know how hard the players take it. I can tell you from a parent's point of view, it was very sad. Good save there by Kolker to know that it's winding down for the seniors. So you've got to start creating those memories right now and letting them know that you're cheering for them. You're their favorite fan. Let us know that in the YouTube chat. Picked up there by number 11, Sam Robin. I also want you to know, so I'm mentioning Waupun. Yes, we cover the Warriors. You heard us talk about that. We cover the Ledgers. We cover the Cardinals. But that doesn't mean that you can't be participating, because this video is still shows you the Fox City Stars. So put your stuff in the chat there if you're a Fox Cities fan. Let them know. We're going to swing it over to Caleb as he's got a good shot down there on the ice. Swung over to Jacob Kerner. Tried to chip it in, get into the neutral zone. Good job there. Got it over to Camden Flagner. Taken away. Justin, first couple minutes here, what are you seeing?
Well, the shots are 5-0. Waupun, I mean, they've gotten the puck in the zone. They just haven't really been able to get into the middle of the ice. Fox City's done a good job of keeping them out of there.
So far, Coker has done a good job. We'll switch it back to the main camera. Seeing the puck really well, and you guys both talk about this, Caleb and Justin, you talk about all the time. If you're going to score, you got to get bodies in front and take the eyes away from the goalie.
Especially on good goaltenders. You got to find a way to get pucks on net, tips, screens, rebounds, whatever you can do. Obviously, you can get a movement side to side is always a good thing too, but it's harder to pick corners on good goaltenders.
What I've liked about Blake over the last several years, we talk about sharing our knowledge, and we're going to have a face-off. We'll bring it down to Caleb right down here in front. Coach Dwayne will drop the puck. Nope, that's not Coach Dwayne, is it? Nope, he's out over here. But we talk about it all the time, is that a hot goalie right now is what you need, and a hot goalie is somebody who can see the puck and who can also make sure that they're out challenging. You can't be sucked back into your net because you create openings and you communicate. And it was a good job there, Blake, just watching his action as he's swiveling the head. He's talking to his defenseman, making sure that he knows that his backside is protected, which then allows you as the goalie, and I know I'm just talking from the goalie position because that's the one that I feel comfortable with my knowledge about, is that if you can, that'll be played by Brunson. I don't know why he played that. Hunter Fromholtz goes in on the forecheck, Fox Cities, but to finish my thought right there, I mean, you have to be aggressive, and you need to be hot at the right time.
And the problem we've seen with Blake throughout the years, when he challenges, he's been very good. When he's out on the top of the crease, when he sits back, he tends to have some problems. And in the Springs game, I thought he did a very good job. He was out challenging. They peppered him all night long, and he made some very good saves.
And it's key at this time, too. The one thing that Blake is still continuing to work on, there's two things I would say. Rebound control, making sure that the puck does not come out into the house. Here's a chance for the Warriors. Let's kick it over to the main. Postotnik put it right out in front. That was a good move there by Postotnik. Beam pinches, holds it in. Jonas Buckles gets taken down to the ice by number 14, Aiden Eckes. And right back the other way is Fox Cities. That's going to be a shot wide. Right there here on the portable unit with Caleb as he's following the action down below. Thought that was good to get that stick on it there by Blake. And Blake has worked on playing the puck behind the net, because playing the puck also changes the way that you can go in on your forecheck as a forward. Is that correct, Justin?
Yeah, I mean, I always hoped, honestly, I hoped the goalie would play the puck. It's more likely his defenseman's not calling for it or moving the wrong way and makes a mistake. So, but yes, a lot of the times they tell you to not, like goaltenders that are very good at playing the puck, they tell you to keep it away from them. Dump corners is what they want you to do so you can find a way to beat people into the corners.
Speed kills.
Yes, I mean, a goalie who's good at playing the puck, and it gets the puck up and out of your zone way faster than it would if a goalie doesn't continually doesn't play the puck.
Waupun trying to get it out of the zone. A good shot there again with our portable unit. Gets it down, coming back on the main. That'll be an icing, so we'll come right back to the portable with Caleb.
Yeah. Seems to be, Waupun seems, as I would say, they seem stuck in the mud right now. Kind of stuck in their boots. Their boots aren't moving very quick. Pucks aren't finding people's sticks. Pucks are bouncing on them, and Fox City's trying to capitalize. I mean, shots are 7-1 right now. I wouldn't say that either team has had an entirely quality scoring chance yet.
How big of a deal is it to have played last night? I believe that these two teams played at 7 o'clock, if I remember correctly. No, one of them played at 7, one played at 5.
Fox City's played the first game.
Yeah. So how big of a deal is it for Waupun? You're talking about that. Then to have to turn around, how many times at the high school level do you play a game at 10:30 in the morning?
Well, the good news is they pretty much did that last week. They played very similar. They had to go up to Sean O'Bondwell. That's going to be a penalty.
Coming back this way, number 9, Derek Pribino. Good speed there as Pribino was demonstrating. Held in. I'm going to switch it to the main. My apologies that I left it there. That's what happens when I don't look at my monitors. And we're going to get the penalty.
I guess you can call that. I don't know if I agree with the call. It's the right. It's a penalty.
What
but
was
I'm
the
saying
call?
He called it interference.
Okay.
And it was pretty square into the numbers. I go on Logan Clavijo. But as I was saying, though, I mean, the good news for Waupun is they did this like a week ago. They played a Friday night game against Anago, and then they had to go play Shauna Bondwell in Shauna the day right after at 2 o'clock. So it's a very similar setup to what they have going today.
Waupun, let's see what their penalty kill is able to do. We were taking a look at those numbers yesterday, or on Friday. No, on Tuesday. Yep, thank you.
Tuesday.
And we had looked at their penalty kill numbers have come up quite a bit. They've done a nice job of killing. I believe it was almost 80%, or 80 was over 80%, if I remember listening to what your pregame was. They still are working to get their power play, but I believe it was up over 22%. I don't know if you remember your numbers.
It was above 22%. They just haven't had anything going yet on the power play.
We'll kick it down here to Caleb. Let's watch the power play in action from ice level. Picked up there by Fromholtz. Coming in on the play. Defenseman tried to get it through there. A good block by number 7, Kate Berenson. And they're going to have to regroup. Camden Flagner is going to take charge. Fromholtz and Buckles will go to the, that'll be an icing, right? Nope, it's going to be waved off, saying it should have been played. Good hold right there.
I can tell the officials are paying attention to icings now. Last night we had a bunch of them that were called off in the Fondy Springs game because defensemen spun the wrong way. And that is a rule, but they don't normally call it early in the years. And once you get closer to playoff time, they're going to start waving them off.
Boy, I'm impressed right now watching Derek Pribino out there flying around. He's got some pretty decent speed right now.
We haven't seen a ton of Derek Pribino this year. He had a broken collarbone, but and I said this the first time I saw him play again, I said he's going to help this Warriors team once he's back in the lineup.
I don't think they've had a shot on net yet, Justin.
Down the power play, they have not.
Yeah. There's one right there just as we say it.
Yeah, move this.
The handle? Oh, definitely. Plus it extends out, too, if you needed to do that as well.
No, I just need more wiggle room. But no, they haven't been able to get anything set up. Fox City's doing a very, very good job of keeping them to the outside and getting pucks out early on the penalty kill.
Good shot that we have there down by Caleb. Picked up by Chase Beam. Right back into the neutral zone, and it's back to full strength. Killed off. First penalty of the game. Reeder tries to cut in the middle, could got smushed by 2 Stars. That technical term of smushing.
I talk about this, upon wanting to control the physicality, that should have been no icing. Coach Dwayne missed that one. Blake Coker came out to play it. But
but that's only a rule in juniors. It's not a rule in high school.
It's not a rule in high school?
No.
So that's crazy to me how they have all those rules where they spin the wrong way.
Yep.
And if they technically play it, but they don't do the coming out to play it one.
Nope.
That one doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Well, it's the same as the icing rule. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, but they have the spin the wrong way rule, and that happens so often. Early in high school, in the beginning of the year, they don't call it, and now they're going to start calling it because they want the games to be not decided by a bunch of offensive zone faceoffs.
That time the puck was bouncing back out. Brunson didn't control it very well on the portable. Grabbed again here. Some good zone time for Waupun. Quickly coming back at it. Tried to get a shot off was Kale Adamovich. 6:15 and counting here in the first period. We dropped down low, picked up there by Blake Adamovich. Kale was calling for it, gets it on this side of the red line, drops it in, picked up there by number 20, Ryan Osterman. Osterman, tough angle shot right there, but again, Blake Coker did a great job of coming to challenge and cut down the angle. Trying to move it out of the zone, and they do, but that one might go. Nope, they're going to say no icing. Why is that one, Justin?
Stepped
towards the puck.
The defenseman stepped up.
Okay.
If the defenseman steps, that's no ice too. Again, they don't call these things a ton, but once you get later in the year, towards the playoff time, they'll start calling them. I know my old coach used to talk about it all the time. Pay attention.
Good steal right there by Camden Flagner, but it's taken right away back by Sam Robb. And then taken away this time by Pribino. Derek Pribino with a bad angle shot off the puck. Oh, that was a good pass off pads, right, Justin?
That's a good POP, but Brownson didn't control his rebound well, just fanning out it on the backside was Jacob Hopp.
Had a chance there for the Warriors. I really have liked the pep that they're showing. Shot from inside the blue line. To me, those are the shots right there. That's by Pribino that do a good job of padding your stats as a goalie.
I haven't seen, after I said the Warriors looked a little bit slower in the mud.
Yeah.
They've really stepped it up. They look way different than what they looked like before.
Right down here is the camera in front of Caleb here with the face-off. On the ice level there. You can see how quick it goes. And was that another shot that came off of the stick in the corner there by Brunson?
Hit the blocker of the Brunson. He played it into the corner. Or Brownson, whatever. I think it's Brownson.
Moving the puck back and forth. Hey, if you let us know if we're saying some of these pronunciations incorrectly, at least me. For some reason, well, I know why I am. I'm medicated to make sure I can be successful today. Amazing what a little bit of half a bottle a Dayquil does for you.
Jesus.
Good still camera shot here. Watching the zone time here by the Warriors. There's another rebound. Reeder shot. Oh, just missed. Just wide, coming right back at him. That's going to skip over a bunch of sticks. We'll come over here on Justin. Jacob Kerner. Picked up here by Camden Flagner. Flagner comes into the zone in a hurry. Good play right there by number 21, Cody Thorson. I don't have enough lines here for all the players that Fox Cities has. Right in the zone. Here's a chance for Flagner. Oh, whiffed on it.
That's a good back check from Thorson. He got a stick in by his bottom of his stick. It's a good stick lift and a good no call either to call it either a slash or a hook.
Hustling after it again. It's Pribino. Derek is 9. Dylan is 19. Now, people are going to think that I'm crazy, but that was a great job there by Blake Coker because that puck came off of the boards, and he was ready for it. So it demonstrates to me that he's dialed in. I'm not sure where that was going.
Just a bit outside.
With Cameron Krentz there, especially he had somebody crashing on the backside to help out. That's going to go off the side of the net. That's Jacob Hopp out there. I believe that's number 10. I thought there might be a little bit of lactic acid sitting in the legs for the Warriors. Again, less than 24 hours was the last time they were on the ice. Let's kick it over here to Caleb as we watch the action again down on the ice. I know we've had some people who have said, well, that, you know, that camera view makes me sick. It's hard for us to follow the action. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I like the portable unit that we do. That's one of the things we do that's different than everybody else. Getting down on the ice gives us a little bit more of a perspective of what's happening. We'll swing it back out here to the main. Yeah.
Next thing you know, will be like the NHL where they got the guys skating on the intermissions. Or in between whistles, the guys that come out on the ice with the cameras.
Hey, we're working on that. Coach Dwayne said he's ready to have a camera mounted to his helmet.
A ref cam.
Yeah. And I said, hey, if the WIA approves it, I'd be glad. But I don't think they will. Oh, nice pass. Good job there by Blake Coker to reach out and snag that one with the trapper. As that was a good attack by Berenson.
Yeah, good chance from Cale Berenson. Just, I don't think he got all of it. Good defensive play by Chase Beam to keep him in front. Didn't have a ton of room to get the shot off and just kind of had to toe drag, release it, and he just didn't get all of it. And a pretty easy save for Coker as he was out the challenge once again.
1:42 and counting here in the first period. Good save again. I know there wasn't a lot on it, but it's just showing me that Blake is dialed in right now.
Now that I even more like. Keep playing that. I like that.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Because you got to get up and out of your zone quick, but.
Yeah, but there was a defenseman or a player right there.
Good call.
Offsides?
No, I like it. I mean, I think it's a good thing to get the play and moving up and out. That player's probably thinking, oh, whistle, whistle, whistle. He's not thinking you're going to play that, and plays it right down to Chase Beam, but did a good job of getting it behind the net as well.
1:20 here in the first period. I want to thank the 47 viewers who are watching us here. We appreciate it. I'm going to check that YouTube chat also at the intermission. We will talk about, who was that?
Well, it was tipped. I haven't seen a puck hit the rafters here in a long time, and it found the rafters.
Is that Dylan Pribino? That was Brock Reeder. I'm going to tell him he's got to watch his brother. No need to wind up. You get a good solid shot with a wrist shot.
He's getting it in deep.
Yeah, okay.
Puck's in deep.
Picked up there by Derek Pribino. Taken away by Fox Cities. Good hold. Just missing on that little stretch pass. Shoots it into the bench.
Hey, good catch from the catcher for the Waupun Warriors. Chase Beam on the bench.
Yes, it was. I guess I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Yeah, he caught it.
Speaking of which,
baseball,
softball coming up pretty soon. Doesn't seem like it, but boy, do we have a loaded schedule there too with Oakfield. Good job again by Coker being so far out that they've got to try and elevate and pick corners, and they can't. Coming back to the main camera. Picked up there by Osterman. Tried to get it over to Adamovich. Into the neutral zone. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Coming in and tries to make a deke, and he does, and scores. Nice move right there by number 4, Parker Jansen.
Yeah, you talk about when a goaltender comes out high like that. Well, Blake did a great job of cutting down the angle, but Parker Jansen was even smarter. Fake shot got Blake down. An easy move just to go right around him and tuck it in on the ice. Pretty easy one for Parker Jansen. The puck just hopped through the legs of Jacob Kerner and couldn't get a stick or a foot on it.
Breakaway right there. And the backbreaker on that, Justin, at least to me, is 32 seconds left in the period. You give up the score.
I saw a late goal last night as well in the Fondy Springs game, and early goals, late goals. We'll talk about it after the rest of the period.
Yeah. So assists go to Osterman and Blake Adamovich.
Adamovich.
Sorry about that.
I'm going to keep going through it.
I must have listened to the announcer.
Well, Laurel said Adamovich before, too, and then now she said Adamovich.
So 4 from 20 and 2 on the goal at 32. Let's switch it down to Caleb here as we get Waupun heading to the locker room.
At the 16:29 mark.
28.
20. Oh, I thought it was 31 seconds.
32.1.
So 16:28 mark, Jeff.
Yeah, that's the elapsed time. Most people don't know that unless you're a hockey fan. Good shot there as we watch Waupun heading into their locker room. I could see why they might be a little dejected because I thought they played really well here in this first period.
The back half of the first period, I thought they played really well. The beginning of the first period, I thought it was not what we wanted to see from the Warriors, but things started to pick up, and we always talk about this. And when I was playing here at Springs, we had a rule: if you scored a goal in the last minute, or the first minute of a period, didn't matter if it was the first, second, or third period, empty netter, did not matter. You got free pizza from it.
Nice.
It's a team. We had a pizza party as a team because you know what? That's one of the biggest things that gets you momentum going into the end of the period, or even going into a period if you score early.
Right. I like that motivation there. We're going to step aside here, then we're going to come back and we'll check and see what's going on in the YouTube chat as Caleb's going to head up here, I'm assuming, as well. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Justin Schwartzmiller here on Jeff's live stream. We'll be back.
Hague's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhagesfurniture.com. Verhages Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhages Furniture.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing, Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Joining me right now, Justin is going to go down and see if he can grab some interviews from the coaches for their next couple of games. But joining me here is Caleb. Tell me what your thoughts were, Caleb. You were down on the ice with the portable unit. Tell me what you saw from the visitors, the Waupun Warriors.
Yeah, I thought Waupun started really slow in that one. The shots were 7-1 to start off the game, and then all of a sudden Waupun came back and really turned it on there in the second half of the period, able to come back and kind of dominate possession and pace of play there. And then obviously had a bit of a lapse again towards the end in the final minute or two and gave up the tie. So now it's 1-0 Fox Cities.
I'm interested in your perspective there. If what do you think about having to play last night? Waupun played again, I believe it was at 7 o'clock, got off the ice probably around 9, and then we're home probably by 10, and then have to turn around and come back here and play again at 10:30 in the morning. They probably got on the bus, I'm guessing, around 8:30 or 9 o'clock, right, and got here. And what type of impact does that have on a team that doesn't normally, high school teams don't do this a lot?
Yeah, we walked out of here about the same time as they did last night, and and they get up same time early, and it's tough playing a back-to-back like that so quickly. It's definitely affected them off the start. I think you could see they were kind of tired a little bit there and didn't want to completely lose the period, so they turned it on a bit halfway through. But you could see they're struggling, and we might see them also. I think the second period is going to be a little different story. They should come out energized and then be fully ready to go this period.
You played a lot here, Caleb, and I know you played goalie, so you didn't really have this as much from your position. But what was the impact in this second period, having that longer change for the team? How is that going to impact Waupun?
Yeah, that'll impact them a little bit. They're a little bit tired, so we'll see what they're able to do, and they're going to have to make that adjustment here in the second period. It's a longer change. And obviously bigger ice as well, as they were just playing on Rink B yesterday. So we'll see what they're able to adjust, but it's definitely going to tire them out just a little bit more, not too much, and they just have to be wary of it and watch their changes.
So what I heard you say is, and I would do the same thing because I was always a concern of mine watching you play, is that this is where you start to get those breakaways. This is where you get those odd man rushes because people aren't paying attention to the change. So if I'm Coach Tank, I'm telling the Waupun Warriors, you've got to pay attention to your changes. You got to bust it to get here to the bench, and you got to bust it to getting off of the bench.
Yeah, they really do, and they're going to have to be going hard the whole time. This is another one of those games where this is one you want to win, and this will give you momentum heading into the playoffs.
I talked about it with Justin. The team that wins this one has exactly the same record as your third-place team and has exactly the same record as your second-place team. You want to come out of here, especially for some of these seniors who it's their last time playing in a Badgerland Conference tournament. You want to be able to come out of here with a winning record. We're going to step aside here, and we'll come back. We don't know how much time is left because they didn't put the 12 minutes up on the clock here, but we'll run a couple of our ads, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it from the Fox Cities perspective. Great job there with Caleb sharing his thoughts, and we'll also check that YouTube chat. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer and Justin Schwartzmiller here on Jeff's live stream.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Upgrade your comfort and living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome back here to, well, they didn't put the 12 minutes up here, so we have no idea if that was actually the 12 minutes. And you're right, it is still wet, and I would hope that they would allow. If it's only 11 o'clock and there's only been the figure skaters on it, and there's only this, there's not many people in here. If it's wet like this now, what's it going to be like for the championship game?
You're asking the wrong guy.
I know, I'm just putting it out there.
The worst part is they got the 3 games on here today. And then you got Marion, the NCAA team, who's got to play at this on this ice at 7 o'clock tonight. This ice is going to be real chopped up by then. Obviously, they'll try to keep dry scraping and stuff like that to get it to go good. They do a pretty good job of ice repair here, but you can only do so much.
Right, and you need it to set up. I mean, that's all there is to it. Justin, let's talk. You didn't hear us before. We talked about the perspective here in the first period of the Waupun Warriors. I'm going to switch it to Caleb. Give us a perspective of the Fox Cities team. What would you see from Fox Cities?
The first half of the period from Fox Cities was very good. I thought they controlled the play. Shots ended up starting off 7-0. They had their chances on Coker, but towards the end of the period, Waupun, their legs started to get back into it. Obviously, I talked about it just on the interview I had with Ryan Saracen. They don't play a lot of times where they play in this little amount of time. They're trying to get everything ready to go, and obviously your legs take a little bit getting back into it. In Fox Cities, then they got to go back to what they're doing.
Played a pretty decent period. I mean, this first half didn't have hardly anything to face.
Didn't really have to do too much.
Here's the face-off Caleb's shot there. But I thought he handled everything that came towards him in the second half as he went 7 for 7. I thought that Fox City started out with some pretty decent offensive pressure. And then Waupun woke up. They still did a nice job, even though Waupun was able to get 7 shots on net. I thought the defense did a great job. We'll switch it over here to the main camera with Justin here. As we get things rolling here in the second period. Let's take a look quickly here at the
YouTube chat.
Thank you. I was looking at it, but I didn't know what to say.
I got you, Jeff. Don't worry.
Stacy Casey says, let's go Fox Cities. Cheering you on from Ohio. Good to see. Up in Eagle River watching. Go Warriors. Schwartzmiller should be playing pond hockey. No, he should not be.
Who's yelling at me? Corey?
Corey is.
Corey's yelling at me?
Yeah. Of course he is, yeah. We know that up by you, Corey, hopefully you guys don't get hammered with too much snow on the way back. I think that you guys aren't quite in the high range. I think it's supposed to be splitting in the middle. But so it look like you got a penalty coming, or what's the deal? Or are they trying to figure out where to drop the puck, maybe? So it went out of... See if they're going to...
No, the clock.
Oh, I see.
They never started the clock.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't paying attention.
They're going to go a minute and a half. That's probably about right.
I got my overseas friend joining us here once again.
From Serbia.
Yeah, exactly. Love that. Thanks again for watching. You get to see some good high school hockey here. We're on that portable with Caleb as he watches the face-off coming into the neutral zone. And Clyde Maxwell wants to know shots and saves for both teams. 7 for 7 in that first period. And Blake Coker was 9 for 10. Thanks again for putting stuff in there. I mean, if you have a question like that, if we're not pronouncing names correctly, please let us know. We're not, we know that we make, well, I'll say I do. I'm not, Justin never makes mistakes.
I always make mistakes. Don't fool you. I say it every time I come on air. If I say a name wrong, please put it in the chat, because I don't always know. I try to get down there and talk to the coaches with these triple headers. It's hard to go talk to them.
Well, and in fact, that you were here late last night. I think Caleb got home right around 10:30.
Yeah, I went to the bar afterwards.
Well, that's not a surprise, but we won't talk about that on a high school broadcast. But we do have coming up, and I don't know that I have the ad here, but I just wanted to make sure that I let people know. I know I have it downloaded. I just have to find it. We're doing a hockey player showcase on Wednesday. So Waupun Warriors, Fond du Lac Cardinals, and the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. And then from the girls team, a chance right there, but a good play by Brunson. As that was Jacob Hopp. He's had a couple of good opportunities. Yeah, he has. He's been in the right spot at the right time. Good hold there by Kerner to keep it in the zone. Back there is Parker Zickert as well. Trying to skate it out this time is number 3, Logan Clavijo, right?
Clavijo.
Clavijo. V. Kavli.
Clavijo.
Kavli.
Kavli. V. Not Vli. V.
My lips are stuck.
Too much Dayquil.
That could be. Let's hope that it lasts the 12 hours that I'm expecting it. But anyways, we'd love to have you join us on that showcase. You can put some questions that you want to ask the players. It's not a playoff preview show. That's not what it's intended for. It's there to meet with the seniors and the upperclassmen and talk to them about their careers and plans afterwards, and just a chance to reminisce and create some additional memories. So we'd love to have you follow along with us when we do that. And again, even if you're a Fox City Stars fan, please feel free to join us on that. We'd love for you to see what we do here on Jeff's live stream. We've got the same stuff coming up for girls basketball and boys basketball, but hockey gets the first shot. That was a great chance there for Fox Cities.
Someone's getting one here.
Yeah, that was number
stick interference
or a hook, maybe.
Interference from Coach Dwayne. It's going to go on Kerner, and I actually like talking about Jacob Kerner. I really enjoy watching Jacob Kerner play hockey. He's a smooth skating defenseman who is very fun to watch and does a quality job on the back end for this Waupun team. Is a huge piece for that back end for Waupun. And yet he's only, I think he's a sophomore, right?
He is a sophomore, yep, that's correct. So you probably see a good D pairing next year.
With him and Beam once again.
Maybe, yep. I think that would be probably a good possibility.
I think that'd be the 3rd year of them being together if I'm correct.
Next year, yes, it would be. So far, Fox Cities hasn't been able to get anything set up here. Good job with the penalty kill for the Warriors. Nice block there. Who was that? Is that Pribino?
Brock Reeder.
Brock Reeder.
I wouldn't have put it past being Dylan Pribino either. I mean, he's another one that the Waupun defenseman, for me, I really enjoy watching these Waupun defensemen. Especially right. Dylan Pribino, taller, smooth skating defenseman, good puck mover.
Glad to see. I think I saw that Aaron was watching us there. I don't know if he'll have a chance to build us those pages for the Badgerland Conference honors that are coming up for each of the teams here in between the 3rd place and the championship game.
I had the ones for Nina, but I didn't have anyone else.
Just a time factor. Good job there by Coker to be ready for it. And the net comes off as he pushes off with it.
Got a problem with that on Tuesday. He got warned, actually, for a delay of game because he did it so many times.
Yeah, and I don't know necessarily that's, I mean, if you're intentionally kicking off, it's different. But if he's playing and using the post to push off of, that is absolutely legal. So the fact that he got a warning for that, I just completely disagree with. Right here on the portable unit with Caleb as he's watching the action.
Good look from Adamovich, backdoor to Jansen.
That'll be picked up by Bean. Pitchforks it with a backhand all the way down.
I like that, but that is a lot of places they call that a pet peeve. No backhands on the kill.
Oh, really?
Yes, backhands on the kill allows, most of the time people fan on them. That's what happens. It puck chops over your stick or they flip it and can't get enough on it. It got it out, but this should actually come back further. Good call. Look at that, linesman on it. It's coming back to the backside of the zone. Backside of the neutral zone. Oh, they're going all the way down. I think it should be, yep, all the way down. Wow. Look at them. They're dialed into this stuff today. Pass came from the Fox City zone, and he came in offside, so it goes all the way down.
And you talked about that they're doing a good job of not calling the icing with following the letter of the law.
Yeah, it's a thing that doesn't get talked about a ton in icing. I know we talk about it a lot because we don't agree with the fact that they're allowed to change on icing.
Right.
But again, I talk about it. It'd be hard with a 3-man crew comparatively to a 4-man.
I just think there has to be some consequence. There's another offsides here.
Coming in just a hair early was
Blake Adamovich.
That was Ryan Osterman.
I thought it was 2.
20 on the left side, left wing. 20. Kale had the puck.
Yeah, but Blake is 2.
I know. I'm saying I thought 20 came in early over here. I don't know. Who knows? One of them.
One of them was off. They probably both were off.
They probably weren't, to be honest.
And part of that comes from, and we talk about this too, I usually do on my hockey broadcasts. If you're a forward, Justin, you cannot play with the puck at the blue line.
BLT's blue line turnovers.
Ever.
Blue line turnovers. One famous coach once told me that. Yeah, now an athletic director, I think he said, which one is it? Either Hortonville or Nina. Which one is he at?
He is at Nina.
Yeah, Nina. Okay, BLTs. Yeah, blue line turnovers. That's like a bacon, lettuce, tomato. You don't do that.
Right.
You can't do it. Just like BLTs, because I don't like BLTs, so I don't like blue line turnovers either. You're just eating a bacon salad.
With some bread.
Yeah.
But you know that people are coming from behind to try and get into the zone, so when you make a dangle move at...
You just can't make moves at the line.
Right.
It just can't happen.
It's
pucks in and pucks out is what you should have. And yes, I get it. Sometimes there's a need to make a move at the line, but you got to pay attention, and it's got to be a timely thing.
Right. And if it happens, once in a while, that's part of the game. It's like everything else. But if it's constantly happening, that's something that you have to pay attention to. Good job there by Brunson to sweep that up. Caleb's trying to get the shot here from behind on the faceoff. We'll see what it looks like here.
Well, at least they turned the heaters on now.
Is that why I'm sweating?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was cold in here before. They turned the heaters on now.
Didn't help the ice setup any. Fox City's with a 1-0 lead. Working the puck. My apologies there. I had this blue screen up, but there we go. Following the play. It's Caleb there. With our portable unit. Coming into the zone quickly is number 22, Preston McGinnis. Just like we were talking about before, he just took it right in knowing that there's players following behind. That's a great defensive play there by Dylan Pribino, because that back door would have been wide open if he doesn't play that puck. And you had a Fox City Star crashing.
Seems to be a lot of overplaying or over-moving of the puck right now. Nobody seems to be kind of holding it or trying to make something happen.
That'll be an ice at 9:16. What do you mean by that, Justin?
There's times to pass and there's times not to pass, and it just right now. I mean, I don't want to call this period boring, but it's been boring. There hasn't been a ton of action for either team, whether even a power play. You had a power play, nothing comes out of it. No, the puck movement wasn't quality. There was guys that were just making passes, then they probably should have taken lanes and taken shots.
Caleb's grabbing his microphone, so hopefully he'll add his 2 cents in here as well since he's down on the ice. I'll kick it over to our main, give Caleb a chance to grab a hold of his microphone. Skating with it is number 19, Dachi Massey.
Daichi.
8:30 and counting here, halfway through this second period. Fox City's right now content with their 1-goal lead. Waupun doing everything they can to try and get back into this. Comes into the neutral zone. Picked up by Chase Beam. Good pass. Oh, couldn't handle it. There was Jonas.
I actually think Jonas was trying to make that little chip pass to
you think he was trying to get it down to Hayden?
He was. Because otherwise he tries to pull that clean, and he just kind of just dropped his stick and just tipped it enough where Reeder could get to it with speed.
Following Caleb's action down here, down in this zone once again. Comes into the neutral zone, dropped back in by Fox Cities. Dump and chase works well if you know, and this has always been a pet peeve of mine too, and Caleb will tell you this, and sometimes I know that I'm probably wrong, but I just don't like the dump in there because you have to be fastest on your forecheck. Otherwise, it's just a turnover, but right now Fox Cities has been able to maintain possession. Nice work there. It'll be picked up. Hustle play there by Hayden Reeder. Coming right back down here with Caleb.
There's good dumps and bad dumps too on positioning, and that's the biggest thing. The dunk positioning is an underrated thing, is where to dump the puck.
Back to the main. Through the neutral zone. Odd man rush coming here, maybe. Good back check coming in here by the Warriors to get themselves back into position. Good job there by Camden Flagner, and he transitions quickly up the ice. Looks good defensive play there by Clavijo.
Gotcha.
Waupun trying to keep it in the zone. Kerner tried to get it back down. Picked up here by Fox Cities. Once again coming in there, and a good back check, that time by Derek Pribino to get himself back into position. Fox City squirts out. That'll be an offsides. And we'll get the whistle.
Good shot from Blake Adamovich, too. Through the screen, low hands. Just a good save from Blake Hoker.
Yeah, Caleb, go ahead.
Yeah, Caleb Sauer down here ringside. And the key is going to be the rest of this period. Who's going to come out here and score that goal, whether it be Waupun, trying to tie things up and get momentum for the rest of the game.
Great. What are you seeing down there, Caleb, as far as the action here, as physicality picked up?
I haven't seen a ton of physicality, really. I think that's one thing that Waupun could do a little bit better here and try to take over the physical game, and the rest will follow.
All right. Thank you, Caleb, for your report down there on the ice.
It's Pierre Maguire in between the glass.
Yeah, there's another one of those slap shots. I just don't like it. From Brock Reeder. It's not necessary. You have so much better control with your wrister, and Hayden Reeder shows that all the time. I don't think I've seen Hayden take us more than maybe 2 slap shots in 3 years of watching him. That's a turnover right in the slot. Good job there to Blake Hoker come out and challenge and cut down the angle. Wow. Way out in front of the blue paint. Making sure. He's doing a good job of tracking pucks here, too. Great job by Blake Coker to help keep his team here in this contest.
Well, I talked about the physicality thing, and Caleb mentioned it as well, but honestly, if the physicality was controlled by anybody in this game, it's controlled by Fox Cities right now.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
In Waupun, that's an MO with them. That's one of the things that they tend to do very well, just not seeming to do it today.
Down here with the portable unit again, following Caleb. Comes out into the neutral zone. Hayden Reeder picks it up. Caleb's got the shot down there from behind as we watch the Warriors offense try and work. Fortunately, the camera once in a while picks up those scuff marks and tries to get the autofocus to focus on that, but so far okay. Postotnik, just a freshman, took a good hard hit there. We'll switch it over to the main. Kerner, just off of, I think that was off of the defenseman out front, Justin. Good work there. Chase Beam this time from the slot, just missing wide as Waupun is swarming right now, coming up here on 4:35. Held into the zone by Kerner. Back in it and picked up there. It's a good thing that squirted through because they had the odd man rush on a 2-on-1 for Fox Cities.
Couple chances for Waupun there. And I honestly don't think I've seen them have a quality chance yet this period, but right there they had a couple quality chances.
Fox Cities trying to break it out. Gets it through the neutral zone. Good work coming at Caleb here with the portable. Into the slot area, shot wide. Again, Blake Coker is on his angles right now because there was nothing there for Osterman. Stepping into the zone is Rosenbeck for Fox Cities. What I have liked, and you guys will have to comment when we maybe get to the intermission here, but I've seen both teams roll 3 lines. In fact, I think Fox Cities has been able to roll all 4 of their forward lines.
Yeah, Fox Cities, and they're all, I mean, obviously their top line is they're skill guys, but they all play the same way. They're a dump and chase physical team. I mean, and I like that. It works if you do it the right way.
It's good to see Fox Cities on the rebound. I mean, they had a couple of years where they were challenged, let's say, with trying to get wins. But they just did not have the depth that they've had, and now all of a sudden they're back. Doing a good job here following the action with Caleb down on the portable. Coker, got a piece of that, but the better play again, you talked about it, was Dylan Pribino tying up the back door. Knocked down in front that time by Brock Reeder. They need to get a change here. Coker saw it, wanted to glove it, could not. Now he gets it. Good play in front by, is that Dylan? Dylan Pribino. And a smart job there by Blake Coker to know that he needed his guys to get a change and freeze the puck.
Yeah, a couple great chances right there from Fox Cities. Again,
great shot by Caleb. Yep.
We talked about how seemingly they've controlled this period. I mean, Waupun only has 2 shots this period. Fox Cities got 12. But it tells you, like, again, Fox Cities in the past, for a couple years they were down. But, I mean, when Caleb and I were in high school, they were a very good hockey team.
Very good. Well, the Badgerland in general, the top 5 teams, I mean, would beat themselves silly during the regular season.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, you see it too. I mean, now you see it a little bit. Obviously, Fondy beating Springs this year in the regular season. These teams beating each other in the regular season and then getting a kickback right away in the conference tournament. So it does happen a lot.
2:45. Again, here's your opportunity to put some stuff back in that YouTube chat. Let us know what your thoughts are. I've been sharing what I thought about the intensity out here and what we're seeing. It's okay to disagree with us. Let us know what you're seeing. What do you think of play of some of the players out there? Picked up, a battle up against the half wall, pulled out. Ripped right back in. Boy, I thought he was behind the red line.
That one I didn't see, so I can't say anything about it.
Oh, good work by Fox Cities. Puck is loose, and it'll be picked up by Reeder. Going with Reeder is Postotnik, but a better job on the back check by Cote. Jonas Buckles had it taken off of his stick. Chase Beam. Pretty good with that backhand. Reeder steps up at the red line, holds the puck in the neutral zone. Pulled out there by Osterman. Shot on the net. There's one of those rebounds that he'd like to have back, but nobody was in the way there in the right position for Fox Cities. Right into the slot. That was a great pass by Derek Pribino. Fox City is trying to get in a final attack here. Good step up on the defense. For the Warriors. Swings it out to his D. Ooh, that one almost took a bad bounce off of the blocker. We saw one of those crazy goals once before where you guys saw it, I believe. Blake tried to play it with his stick and put it in the net himself. That'll go into the netting.
And right here, Waupun, you want to try to just settle things down here.
Yeah.
Maybe try to get that late goal, but don't let Fox Cities get another one here late.
Right.
That's a heartbreaker. I mean, obviously, the chances have come on the majority end of the Fox City Stars so far this period. The shots are 16-3 right now. And Fox Cities has done a very good job at getting shots from everywhere.
Good save there by Coker. You're right. Let's not give one up here. This is one of the things I always tried to have as part of Caleb's goal setting, was to make sure you don't give up any goals in the final minute.
Free pizza for everyone you score in the last minute.
Reeder tried to get that one off. Good stick there by the defense.
No, he snapped his stick. Reeder snapped his stick shooting it.
And that was not a slap shot. That's a wrister, so it just tells you how much you can generate pace-wise.
It's all about the whip and the positioning of your hands and everything. There's a science to it.
Oh, absolutely.
And pinning it up, and that'll do it.
That'll be the end of the second period. Our score still is 1-0. We'll take and get all of these shots calculated here, and we'll share that information with you. Great job there as Caleb zooming in on Blake Coker. Again, a good battle here between Fox Cities and the Waupun Warriors. There's a shot of Brunson. He's done a great job in net as well. We'll step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer and Justin Schwartzmiller. Oh, that was you, Justin, who was zooming in there. That was on me. My apologies. That
you didn't click the ad button.
I didn't go yet.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh, yeah, that was me.
I know.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thrivent, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
This is Jonathan Leonard, serving the area communities and supporting the local teams. Good luck this season.
God bless. Looking for something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club proudly supports the Cardinals hockey program. The Fondy Boys Booster Club raises funds through numerous opportunities, including a huge sportsman's raffle and the creation of new warm-up jerseys, just to name a few. The funds help pay for team travel gear, new uniforms, equipment, and so much more necessary to support the sport of hockey. Check out the Fondy Boys Hockey Facebook page for more information. The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club wishes the Cardinals good luck in today's contest. Go Cardinals!
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front 9 play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon. The automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service, full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon, 920-346.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Sorry about that extended time there. I was trying to catch up with one of the hockey families, Mrs. Wilson, who was down there. I believe it's Lauren, if I remember correct. Laurel, thank you. As we were trying to catch up, her son had played with both Justin and with Caleb, and played for the Springs and then played for the Cardinals, so part of the Badgerland Conference as well. And then we got the chance to see Hannah play for the Warbirds, and we got caught up and found out she's at Florida Gulf Coast, so that's great to hear. Let's take a check into the YouTube chat here quickly. Susan Chase says, let's go Warriors. Mrs. Chase, good to hear from you. Watching our grandson Sam Robb play from Detroit, Michigan. Let's go Stars. Corey thinks that we're being funny. That doesn't usually happen. I'm not usually funny. But who knows? Sometimes it happens. Stacy, Casey, appreciate you guys doing this so that we can catch our nephew, Daichi Massey. Since we don't have live local, let's go Stars. Watching favorite goalie from Eagle River, let's go Logan Brownson. You were correct. It is Brownson, so we'll make that correction. Justin, give me your take here on the Fox City Stars in this last period.
They have impressed me today. I mean, this Fox Cities team, they will shoot anything and everything, and I love that. I mean, pucks to the net. Blake Coker's a good goalie, so obviously, but Fox City's trying to get screens and everything in front of the net. They scored a goal with 32 seconds left in the first period. Had a couple chances late in the second period. I mean, they're controlling the play. The physicality has been theirs all night. They've got Waupun on their heels, and it's only 1-0, and that's crazy to say.
Yeah, Fox City Stars shot 18 shots in that period. Blake Coker saved all of them, 18 for 18 so far in the two-period total, 27 for 28. Take a look at Justin, share a little bit about the Waupun Warriors then.
I think they're sitting back. They kind of seem to be playing on their heels. They're not attacking. And honestly, I mean, it works at points, but you got to attack. You got to have that effort where you're going north and getting pucks north quick. They're not going north as fast as they normally do. Things aren't clicking at the same pace as they normally do. Could also be, again, because they don't play a ton of back-to-backs like this, and the guys just aren't into it. Their legs aren't there. Their mind isn't there. It happens like that a lot of the times.
Yeah, we talked about, so they started out slow in the first period. I think that might have been a little bit of some of the lactic acid. That might have been some of the start time here. They were jumping into it, got into the second period, or got through the first period. That second half, they played much more aggressive. But then here in this second period, after you get your 12-minute break from the Zamboni, does that settle things down back again? And they came out a little bit more subdued because of that. Were they a little bit more tired? And I know we're talking about high school kids, and people will say, they're high school kids. They should rebound. You know what? I don't like that excuse because it's different.
It's not the same. I mean, you look at like a college and juniors, you're playing on Fridays and Saturdays, and you know you're playing Fridays and Saturdays. And then other leagues like in Canada, you'll play Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. You'll play 4 games in a week. They're not used, unless these, like you talked about how early in the year, those kids that played Team Wisconsin and other Tier 2 programs, they're used to that. They're used to playing multiple games in multiple days. High school kids, most of the time, you don't play. You maybe get a handful of back-to-backs. Coach Ryan Saracen will talk about it in his interview before the next game. You don't get it. Normally only happens in tournaments.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Well, we're going to step aside here real quick. We'll come back. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller and Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer. Again, I want to thank you for participating in that YouTube chat. I really appreciate it. I know the kids are going to appreciate it. They may not say so right now, but they will. We know that it's going to happen, whether it's next year or in 5 years when they get a chance to go back and watch this, because you don't usually get a lot of these types of situations. But we're glad that we're able to bring it to you. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's Livestream.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.burhagsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Burhags Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome back here to the blue line. Just getting ready for the puck drop. I'm going to step aside and I'll be back. Caleb's going to take over for me, or Justin's going to take over for me, and we'll be right back.
I'm here. All right. Jeff, you can kick my chair out of the way. Caleb, you want to run this while I do that? Otherwise, it's up to you. Oh, now I got to pay attention a little bit more than I was before. Blake Adamovich throws it up the wall too far for an ice. It'll be an ice just to start right away. Keeping it easy for me, letting me get into this a little bit more. Put the headset on. You don't need to hold the camera. You can set your camera down. So I'm telling you to put the headset on. Camden Flegner will take the draw against Cade Berenson. Berenson won it back, but Cam Krentz will be the first one to it. Krentz chips it up. Camden Flegner gets it back. Battle for it along the wall ensues behind the net. Postotnik out there with Krentz and Camden Flegner, which we saw on Tuesday, Caleb.
Yeah, we did, and they looked pretty good on Tuesday.
Ribbanow shot. Saved by Brownson. Rebound to Beam. Beam shoots wide. Brownson way out of his net, coming the other way with speed. Bringing it up, Weston Pyer. Pyer down the right wing, dumps it in deep. Ribbanow picks it up and runs into Beam behind his net. Sam Robb battles for it. Stolen. Berenson looks around, goes up top. Finds his defenseman. Walks in, shoots. Coker with a stop. Cody Thorson with a good shot. Robb, backdoor. Good save by Blake Coker on a Sam Robb backdoor chance on a pass from Berenson. Dumps back in deep. Will Cote. Cote battles. Stolen Flegner. He'll bring it out. Chip it in the middle of the ice. Nobody home. Picked up at the point by Eckes. Eckes chips up. Dumped in deep. Berenson dumps it in. Dylan Pribanow will be the first person to it. Goes up the middle of the ice. Finds Hayden Reeder. Chip pass for Jonas Buchholz. Buchholz looks. Throws a pass. Blocked by number 22, Preston McGinnis. Reeder spins away from McGinnis. Spins away once again. Has it poked off by Cote. Cote can't chip it out. Chipped back into the middle of the zone. Looking cross ice. Got a man. Threw his stick, but he tipped it. That was Cam Collins. Kerner fan on the rim. Cam Collins will be the first one to it. Collins throws the pass off front. Got a man in his skates, and net comes off. Whistle blows. Waupun getting some action going. Just can't. Again, I talk about the Fox Cities team doing a very good job of keeping them to the outside, Caleb.
Yeah, I've been pretty impressed with Fox Cities overall today. They've just been solid, really. They've played an all-around good game, and Blake Holker's played really well in net for Waupun, seen a lot of shots here early.
Preston McGinnis loses the draw to Hayden Reeder. Kerner down to Reeder through his stick. Derek Pribanow out with them now. Pribanow picks it, can't get it out, hit hard. Fox Cities again controlling the physicality. Buchholz walks in, shoots, glove save, Brownson, but good hold on to it. Blake Adamovich chips it up the wall. Kept in, Chase Beam, walks in all alone, shoots, stick save by Brownson. It's stopped from Brownson. She think it's Brown's son. Thought that's what she said. Take a look again. Don Zickert watching this from snowy Medford. Puck comes in offsides. Watching our grandson Parker. Puck face-off comes in the middle of the neutral zone at center ice. Parker Zickert. Nope, Camden Flegner in there on the draw. Flegner loses it. One back by Cale Adamovich. Finds Clavijo, he dumps it in deep. Cale Adamovich will be the first one to it, but Chase Beam steals. Chips off the wall. Clavijo chips, dump it in deep. Clavijo, Beam rims. Kerner looks in the middle of the ice, too far for everybody. It'll be an ice. They're trying to wave it off. They're saying it's tipped. It's going to go in the middle of the ice. I don't know if anybody really got a piece of that, but I don't know if anybody really got a piece of that one, but they say they did. We'll go with that.
Yep, you can't do anything about that. That's what the officials call. Thanks for covering for me there for a few minutes. I should have probably checked to see if Coach Colleen was in his office, but I didn't.
The locker room was unlocked. He wasn't in there when I walked in there, so I'll take a look again.
Yeah, we'll get it in between games here. So we have a very busy schedule today, obviously, but we're proud of the fact that we're covering the Badgerland. You know, if Rink B was not such a
disaster?
Well, I don't want to say that. If it wasn't
so difficult to broadcast over there?
That's what we'll call it.
Because, I mean, it's cold. Internet access is kind of difficult over there, and it's cold.
Yeah, and there just isn't a nice place to set up. And when that one we don't have netting in front of us here.
Yes.
And you have the netting in front of you, and it's a black netting, and our cameras seem to pick up black. Got Caleb here on the portable as he follows the action down the zone. Waupun, when I was walking past down there by the net there, Justin, looks like they had a good opportunity there.
Yeah, good stick team from Logan Brownson. Rob Chase Beam, he tried to beat him on the blocker side. Brownson doing a pretty good job.
Coker way out that way to challenge and cut down those angles, especially if he's got the support. We talked about it before. Good zoom in there by Caleb as well. We talked about it if you got support on the backside, cut down those angles, but it's got to be there, and he had it. You can see it there in the instant replay as well. Face off down here with the portable unit.
What you got?
I just was wondering if we switched headsets or what.
No.
Maybe it must be this, my ears plugged. I think my Dayquil is wearing off. It shouldn't be.
So if anybody's coming to the rink, we'll take some drugs.
Yeah, please. Oh, well, not drugs.
Well, the Dayquil is a drug.
Okay. Or maybe it's just that it's 40% alcohol, so maybe I should use that instead.
Blackberry brandy.
Yeah,
I didn't say that, though.
I can't. I got sick on that one time, and it's no good.
You know, I've seen about a lot of things at this rink. I haven't seen 2 times in one game that the rafters have been hit here. That does not happen a lot.
I think you see a lot more, like you see in the NHL, you see a lot more lifting of it, trying to elevate and lob the puck into zones to try and take away part of the, I'm assuming it's to take away part of the icing.
Oh, yeah, and you get backspin on it, so puck's hopping. And physicality once again for this Fox Cities team. They're out-physicaling Waupun a lot to a little.
Yeah, Rosenbach put Kerner on his backside. Nothing illegal.
Nope. They've been pretty clean about everything. They're just a physical team, and they're not a big team either. They're a much smaller team.
Got Caleb right here on the portable. You get to see a chance how what it looks like there down on the ice. Moving the puck. I might have Caleb. Coach Colleen is here. I don't know, maybe if you can come back and run the camera, and then we'll have Justin go grab an interview. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan to me. I got to make sure I'm on the play.
So we'll wait till Caleb comes back in over here, and we'll swap that out. Waupun trailing here 1-0 with 11:10 and counting. Good work here for Fox Cities, and a nice tie up there on the back check by number 18. Was that Brock Reeder? It was. Nope, that was number 16, Camden Flagner, the center, coming back in and covering. Into the slot once again, he covers. It'll be picked up. Good pass. No, a decent read there by number 20, Ryan Osterman. That's going to be icing, I believe, Caleb?
Yeah, nice there.
30-12 on the shots. Coker has saved 29 out of 30.
He's played pretty well today, and I mean, he's really had to. Not sure what the shots were last night, but again, that's tough to play back-to-back like that. I know they had a nice win for Appleton.
Yeah, we believe it was 7-2. We weren't able to confirm that, but nobody has said that it wasn't. Coming up on a 10-16. The Warriors building in their zone. The puck comes back out. Skating with it is Logan Clavillo. Fox Cities has dominated on the offensive zone time. Not so much in this period. Right into the slot. Good play there by Dylan Primino to come in and cut that pass off. It was a great read. Skating with it is Adamovich. Coker puts that one into the net and gets the whistle. Here at 9:46.
Yeah, good use of the stick there, directing it out of play, and that'll cause a whistle to slow things down again. Waupun going to try to get, I would imagine, their top 2 lines out there every other shift if they can.
Yeah,
and that involves, getting whistles here and there when you can.
They don't have a choice but to do so because you've got to get some pressure on the net. And it's not like the third line hasn't had pressure. They have. They just haven't been able to find the back of the net yet. Brownson playing really well, as well as the defense. Coker gets on top of that one. I'm going to have you tap the zoom in just a hair. There you go. That's good. Thank you. There's number 22 in there. That was Preston McGinnis in at center for Fox Cities. Chase Beam has the puck. He's trying to pin it up against the boards. Kerner tried to get it out. Good defensive play there by Chase Beam again to step in. Just a couple of reminders also that the Badgerland Conference Honors will be taking place between the second and third game, so between third place and the championship game. I don't have all the details whether they're going to let warm-ups go. They typically don't, if I remember correctly. I think that they do the honors and then they do the warm-ups because you don't want the players to be too cold after you get all of these recognitions. And because we're set up behind the booth, we'll try and make sure that we get our portable unit out on the ice so that we can get a good face shot of all of the recipients. I love, again, that the Badgerland does this. Not only do they do first team and second team, they do honorable mentions. Good save there by Coker. Interference. We've got a penalty coming up here, and I believe that that's going to go on Chase Beam. He felt like his opponent was going to be getting into the zone.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to clear him out of the crease, and not too much contact going on for the officials' liking.
Let's see what this power play is going to look like here for Fox Cities. It's the second one that they've had. Actually, Caleb, it's been a pretty clean game here as far as penalties being called. That's only the third penalty.
Yeah, overall, both the teams playing pretty clean. Again, it's not super physical. That could play a part in it as well.
At 8:26, Chase Beam, interference for 2 minutes. Waupun Warriors are going to have to be on their strongest penalty kill right now because you can't fall down by 2 goals. Not the way that you've been challenged offensively, at least in this game.
That's going to, yeah, you really can't, especially with the, like you said, they can't find the back of the net here today.
After putting up a 7 spot yesterday against Appleton, which was, again, that was a huge win for them because they had avenged the loss that they had in conference, that they had actually lost that one, I believe, with like 6 seconds or 8 seconds left in the contest. Maybe even been less than that.
Yeah, that's a big redemption run that you want, especially because that'll be your last time seeing Appleton this year.
Since Waupun is the only Division II team, wow. They had bodies in front of Blake. Blake did not see that one coming. If that would have been a little bit closer to the net, that probably would have gone in by Adamovich. 40 seconds remains here on the power play. Tried to get it over to the backside, a little bit too much on it as Adamovich was there. Coming into the slot, knocked down into the shin pads of Brock Reeder. He didn't know where it was. He needed some help. Adamovich walks his way in, shoots it through the legs of Primino. It's going to come all the way back down here. One more chance, I'm guessing here. No, good read there. Picked up there by Primino. He'll bring it into the zone. Be nice to get it to Shorty right here. Either way, it's going to kill off enough time, I think, that they won't get another attack here, Caleb. 5 seconds. I was wrong. Right on the stick. Shot wide again because Coker's doing a great job of cutting off the angle as that was Sam Robb. And the power play is over. Both teams are at full strength.
Yeah, it would have been enough time, but then they gave up the breakaway there right at the end. And good job by Coker again coming out the challenge and cutting down the angle, making the player shoot it wide. But a good kill there for the Warriors. That's what they needed. They had to have that one in order to stay in this game.
Yeah, I don't know that they actually they don't think they got a shot on net that time if I was paying attention. Maybe one, but
yeah, they had the one right as the penalty was called. That's the only one I know of.
That's going to be knocked off. Tell me about that, Caleb. Did you think that Blake should be warned for knocking the net off?
I mean, here today, no.
Did you thought he deserved it when they were playing in Waupun?
I don't know if he ever. I mean, as an official, you got to say something no matter what, because the opposing coaches are going to say what they want, and obviously they're going to be trying to fight for a penalty. So the official has to be letting both teams and coaches know that if either team does it, then if they see it as egregious, then yeah, they will call it. But that's full leg extension that we're talking about.
Yeah, right. I was going to say, how many times did you use the post to help push off? Good job there again by Blake Coker. I mean, that's part of playing goalie, is to use what you can to your advantage.
Yeah, especially nowadays. Obviously, you're on the ice the whole time when the puck's in close. You're pushing from post to post a lot. And you're on a rink here where they're not drilling into the ice, so it's just the normal metal pegs. And eventually, I mean, there's games here 24/7 really throughout the day.
Right.
So it just gets worn down. Then it's harder for the net to stay on.
Coming up on 5:45. Hayden Reeder skating it with a nice pass there to Derek Pribino. Gets it right back to him. Comes around with some speed. Beats everybody around the net. Hayden to the slot. Trying to get it into Jonas Buckles with a tip. It's right there. Oh, Hayden Reeder had a chance. Just elevated too much. They had Brownson down. What was the whistle for?
I don't think there was one.
It sounded like one to me, but maybe not. Jonas Buckles in there battling now hard. He's one of those seniors who knows you got to come up with it. Shot there by Reeder. Again, good hard. Brownson with the save. And a better clear by the defenseman. Hustling down the play. Sam Robb. Good job again. Blake Coker coming out to challenge and cut down the angles. Reeder. It's going to be 1-on-3. Gets around Claveo. Sorry about that. Slams on the brakes. He's waiting for somebody to help him out on the slot. And ends up losing it. Does not. Holds it in the zone. Hayden's going to get to the bench. Picked up there by Robb for Fox Cities. Nice rub off there by Pribino. Dump back in. They got to get back on side and tag up. They do. Going to be picked up here by the Warriors. Once again, stay with us. We got separate links. And as soon as we find out what we're doing with the conference awards, we'll let you know. I thought about building a separate link for that, but I don't know all of the details. So as soon as we get further details, we'll try and figure out how we're going to handle that. They're going to go right into at the end of the third place game, or whether or not they will go to let them do their warm-ups. That'll all determine whether or not we will create a separate link, or it'll be either the end of the third place game or it'll be the start of the first place game. But we're here for 3 contests of Badgerland hockey. Shot pops in, and the Waupun Warriors score. Chase Beam drills one, and I believe that did not get tipped by Buckles, although he was in there creating the chaos. And Brownson could not get in there and battle, and the Waupun Warriors tie it up at 3:37, even strength goal. Chase Beam, Caleb, what did you see there?
That's a huge goal for Chase and the Warriors team, really. I mean, that's gives them life here with 3:37 left. Obviously, a new game now, tied up 1-1, but good job by Chase to really just get the puck through to the net. A lot of traffic going on in front, and the shot gets through, and it finds the back of the net.
just could not control it was Brownson, as it kind of ate him up and hit him up in the shoulder area. And there was enough, I'm going to say there was enough English on it that it spun its way in. Derek Primino takes it into the zone. New life here for the Waupun Warriors. Here's a chance for Fox Cities, as that was McGinnis. We'll see if they give us the assist here. Jacob Kerner with the assist. 4 from 13. But I'm going to give you a shout out here, Jonas. I thought you did a fantastic job of creating chaos in front of the net. That is not Jonas's specialty. He typically is, not that he's not strong at his skates, he is, but he's not the biggest gentleman out there. Oh, they almost had it again as Camden Flagner had him moving. Brownson now struggling a little bit here in net, Caleb.
Yeah, he's all over the ice. The Warriors' attack has been on point here right now, and they're really ramping up here towards the finish of this game, finishing strong the way you want to. I don't know if they're going to, would they do overtime for the 5th place game?
I would assume they're going to determine who will be winner.
Yeah, I don't know, just because there's no trophy, I don't think.
No, but I think because of bragging rights, I think that, I mean, I don't know that for a fact. We don't have the, I don't know, you have a program up here where there are rules in the.
There was no rules in it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we looked yesterday.
Got it. Maybe could ask Coach Saracen, who is down there on the ice. He would know. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Waupun did a great job of climbing themselves back into this contest here. Postotnik right into the slot area, shot by Kerner. Couldn't get enough on it. Here's a breakaway opportunity here for Fox Cities. Coker, no, gets beat as he goes down. And number 10, Kale Adamovich, gets the goal for the lead at 1:43 on the breakaway. How could a Blake played that a little bit different, Caleb?
Yeah, great move really by Adamovich, and Blake came out a little bit on his and fell. There was a pump fake. He fell on the ice, kind of bit for that fake too hard, and then Adamovich just went forehand and kind of tucked it right around him.
Coach Tank calls the timeout. I think we'll stay right here. So if you were coaching, what would you be telling, if you're Coach Tank, what are you telling your boys?
Yeah, I mean, when they had the momentum up until that last goal, really.
And so, I mean, again, that was a breakaway. Both goals that they have given up have been breakaways. So, I mean, what do you say to you got to calm Blake down, right? He still has to stay in this. There still is a minute 43. So Blake needs to just shake that goal off. There's nothing he can do about it, right?
Yeah, really, and it's more so you're talking to your offense that you need them to really get in there and keep up the pressure on Brownson.
Good shot there. Justin has taken over on the portable for us for right now. Parker Jansen with the assist on the goal to Kale Adamovich.
It's just tough that they gave up really 2 breakaway goals is what it came down to.
Right, exactly. You play a great game like this and you give up the long stretch pass both times on the goal.
Yeah, just as you thought the Warriors were going to have momentum after scoring that big goal to tie it up. And we were talking about overtime potential, and then all of a sudden it's not looking like it will do that right now, but
we'll see. I mean, they got to be talking about, they had to have the conversation at 2, when are we pulling Blake?
Yeah, for sure.
As soon as it gets into the zone. I mean, I'm not the fan of this 1 minute left only because of that's the way it's been done in the past. I mean, if you've been watching some of the innovative college hockey programs, they've been pulling goalies with 3 or 4 minutes left to try and get it in there.
Yeah, right here you get zone possession and pull him for sure, and there he goes off the bench.
Get your 6th attacker in here. You got Hayden Reeder out there trying to maintain possession. He brings it over to Chase Beam. You've got all of your experienced players out there. Some of your seniors, this could be their last one. Like there for Jonas, into the slot, had it, stepping up, and whiffing on it. And now with an empty netter going back the other way. No, slams on the brakes. Now takes the shot off the side of the post. Picked up there by Jonas Buckles. He grabs it, looks, had Beam breaking on the outside. He's got Reeder over here as well. Coming inside, drops it behind Hayden Reeder, and this time Adamovich will not miss. And the empty netter with 39 seconds remain. And the Waupun Warriors are going to be down by 2.
Yeah, that'll seal it here. Unfortunately, just Warriors got in the zone, had the opportunity. They just had a couple turnovers, really, and that's what cost them. They weren't able to get the chance. They had a nice chance with the 6-on-5, just not able to get the shot through to the net.
Good shot there by Justin as we saw the goal scorer. Number 10, Kale Adamovich. Face off here. So Fox City Stars are going to avenge their loss and show why they were the 4 seed. Got some players getting out there, getting some time. Alex Fisher is out there along with Wyatt Wallstra. Now for the Warriors. Getting some experience in the Badgerland Conference Tournament. Taking it back, pulling it in is going to be Preston McGinnis to eat up a little bit more time, create a little bit more space. And that's going to do it here as we were with her following Justin. We'll stay right there as he shows Brownson. Only gave up the 1 goal here.
Yeah, he really played well, especially with Elliot Reichenbacher normally being, well, that's who we saw in net the last time the Warriors played these guys, and when we saw Fondy versus Fox Cities as well. But no, he did a really nice job at stepping in today, and he got the win for his team.
Handshake line, we stay with it because we love the sportsmanship. That is part of us, our purpose and mantra here as well. So we're staying with that. 37 shots.
Yeah, and you know, Coker had a nice game as well. It was just really giving up those 2 breakaway goals. It's always tough to stop those. 50-50 chance, really, and not able to stop those. And then obviously the empty net goal to seal it.
Right, and that doesn't go against Blake. Blake goes 34 for 36 in the contest here. I'm just trying to figure out. He saw 18 shots. Oh, take that back. He saw 8 shots in that period and saved 7 of 8. Let's give some of our final stats here as we get ready to wrap things up here. I don't know if there is any recognition. I don't think there is for the 5th place team, but again, congratulations to the Fox City Stars for ending up 5th place here in the Badgerland Conference. Here's what we got as final scores here. I didn't get the assist on that last one. We'll switch it off to the main camera so Justin can come on up here. It was 4, thank you. Well, I know that was back-to-back, 10-4. Okay. Let's give you a final wrap-up here in the first period with 32 seconds remaining, or otherwise, as Justin calls it, 16:28 elapsed time. The goal goes to Parker Jansen with the assist to number 20, Ryan Osterman, and the secondary going to Blake Adamovich, an even-strength goal. At 1:43 in the third period, so we went even in the second period. Let's go to the Waupun at 3:37 on the clock, or as Justin would call it here, it would have been 14:23 elapsed time. An even strength goal, Chase Beam. 14:23. Chase Beam with the goal. The assist goes to number 13, Jacob Kerner, to tie things up. At 1:43, then a breakaway goal scored here by the Fox City Stars. Goal scored by number 10, Kale Adamovich, with the assist going to number 4, Parker Jansen. That's an even strength goal. And then the empty net goal at 39 seconds, again scored by Kale Adamovich, with the assist to number 4, Parker Jansen. Jansen with 3 points in that game. Only one penalty for the Fox City Stars. That was at 9:16 in the second by number 3, Logan Clavillo, with an interference. Only 2 penalties for the Waupun Warriors, both of them an interference. One on Jacob Kerner and one on Chase Beam. Final numbers on the save total. Logan Bronson with a 16 saves on 17 shots. And Blake Coker with 34 saves on 36 shots, and then the empty netter for the 37th shot. We're going to step aside. Justin, you got any final thoughts?
No, I mean, I thought this Fox Cities team they heavily impressed me today. I thought they played very well. Obviously, a late goal got them the win in this game, but Waupun battling all the way to the end, got themselves with a chance. They tied it, just gave up a breakaway to Adamovich, and he's one of the top players in the conference. He will be recognized for second T-Wall conference coming up. When they talk about, I think it's between the first and third place game is when they do it, correct?
Yeah, we're going to try and find that out. See if we can find Coach Saracen, and I'll ask him while he's down there. We're going to step aside here, and we will come back here. I don't know if they're going to start early. I don't think that they will, which will give us a little bit of a chance to try and get things organized. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast. We enjoy calling it. We're coming right back here. We'll probably be on air at about 12:40, 12:45-ish, because we don't have a lot of updated stats from yesterday's game, so we're not going to go through a ton of stats. But we will come back, and we'll go through our pregame. Gives us a chance to go grab something to eat, and hopefully we'll have the opportunity to get our batteries recharged here. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast. Take care, God bless, and we can't wait to see you at a rink or a basketball court near us. Full day today here on Jeff's live stream as we have 2 more hockey games, and we're going to be covering Madison Edgewood girls, ranked number 1 in Division II, taking on the Laconia Lady Spartans, 2-time state champions, ranked number 3 in Division 5, who just knocked off the Division II. That's what I said, right?
You said Division 5, 3 in Division 3.
Oh, thank you very much. You're right. Yeah, 3 in Division 3. Sorry about that. They just knocked off the number 5 team in Division 2 in Beaver Dam pretty handily. So we're going to be here all day live streaming events. Thanks again. This has been Jeff Sauer here with Justin Schwartzmiller and Caleb Sauer on Jeff's live stream. Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.